Well, hello, welcome back to the channel. I found myself some nice woodlands to play in. So I do have a few things to show you on this trip. I've been very kindly sent a super lightweight survival shelter, and that's come from Onewind Outdoors. Very kind of them. Now, I've never put anything like this up before in the woods. I've never put any kind of shelter up in the woods before. I'm normally on a fell in a tent, so this is all new to me, but I'm going to give it a go anyway. And as usual, I do have the 5s in the hour. It's time for a miniature. I've only brought one, and that's a little surprise for later. Now, it's a little bit early to put my shelter up. It doesn't get dark for a couple of hours, so I'm going to wait a little bit. I'm going to go and get some water. I can hear a stream just over there, so I'm going to go and get that now. Well, I'm going to have a little bit of a wander about and find myself a little bit of firewood as well. There's lots of wood lying about, and there's lots of fat wood lying about as well, which burns really well, so I've been told. But I found myself a nice little spot in these woods. So this is my first time putting anything like this up, so I'm not up to date on my knots. I don't know any knots, so those bushcrafty people, they'll probably think, what on God's earth is he doing? But I'm having a go, and this is my first attempt at putting it up. So far I've just getting the actual shelter up. And you've got to remember that this shelter is super lightweight, and normally you wouldn't need the inner tent, especially in the summer. Probably for an expert bushcraft person, this would be really easy to put up. Obviously, my first time putting anything like this up, I'm finding it fairly difficult. It's a lot different to putting a tent up, but you can only learn by giving it a go. Now, there is a tarp stroke footprint fly sheet thing to go over the front, obviously because it's pitched, and that closes up so that you shut in overnight, and you're also sheltered from any rain. I haven't gotten that far yet though, but I'm on my way to doing it. I think I might have a cup of tea first, so I can think about it. I probably could have done with less gap between the trees. I've got a fair gap. But it's rather large, so you could fit 2 people in really easily. Maybe I might adjust it so that it goes further back. The sleeping area goes further back, so it's only for 1 person. Also, that would be easier for if it rains. It is fairly warm tonight, but I'm fairly impressed with the quality of it. It's just the quality of the erectee, i.e. me. I'm not the best at putting this up, but it does look really good. I'm going to have to practice putting it up in the house or in the garden. That's what I should have done before I came here. But either way, I've managed to put it up, and it hasn't took long. Like I said, it's excellent quality. I'm looking forward to sleeping in that. yeah, I think I'm going to put the inner bit further back and half it just slightly, just so it's small enough, snug enough for one person. I don't need that much room in it, to be honest. So as you can see, I've made it into one person just by pegging the inner tent further in. I suppose there's lots of adaptations you can make to this. I suppose you can make it your own and do a whole host of different things with it. Use it as a tarp, make it lower down to the ground. The whole idea is that it's super lightweight, very quick and easy to put up, and versatile, but being really light. I would say you'd need plenty of practice to putting this up before you could rely on it, but I don't suppose it would take long. You just need to get the knack of putting it up. I would say I probably need to have a smaller gap in between the trees so that I've got more of the cord left, but I'm fairly impressed actually, very impressed. Yes. Obviously I'm going to put my tarp over the front. So this is the final effort from me. I'm definitely going to have to practice putting this up. I don't think I've put it up properly, but it just shows with a little bit of perseverance with the right gear you can make a shelter out of just about anything. So I've made it a little rain cover so I can sit out tonight, and I'm going to have a little fire. I haven't put it up properly. I'm definitely going to have to practice, but I think I could probably, with a few, I think I've got to read up on the knots and get all the string right, the cord right, and bring me trekking poles in future for the tarp, because I've just got sticks there, and just in the nick of time because I think it's going to rain. Anyway, I'm going to get all my kit set up. Looks quite cosy. This is the ultralight survival shelter from Onewind Outdoors, and it is ripstop material, fully waterproof, extremely light, extremely light. And you do have the inner tent, which is an optional thing, which is still light, but you don't have to bring that. You could just put this up and without that, and it will be a super light shelter. So I'm just about set up, just got my fire pit to put together. I've got my chair in, I have my firewood there, and I'm just going to put that fire basket together. I'm in the 4 Seasons sleeping bag because I'm a cold arse, and I have Seat Summit Etherlight XT. Should be quite comfortable tonight. Let's get this fire set up. Yeah, I've just came away from the shelter to the edge of the forest just so I've got a little bit of light. I thought I'd better do this now because 5 is in the hour and it's time for the miniature. Not two, just one, because that's all I brought. And today I have this Tarquin's rhubarb and raspberry gin. Tarquin's rhubarb and raspberry gin. Now, I've never had this before. It's in a rather nice, splendid bottle. I've got 4 bottles of gin. Got another one for the next camp, and then the next one I might do 2. But today I'm just doing 1, and it's Tarquin's rhubarb and raspberry gin. Someone at work got us on the gin. I do have to go with this Schweppes lemonade, not tonic. I know you're supposed to have tonic, but I have gin and tonic and I'm not so keen. I like a little bit of sweetness there, so I'll do a little taste. I'll tell you what, I'm just gonna put the gin in the cup with the Schweppes and I want to tell you what it tastes like. Gin in, time for the Schweppes. Yes, get it in there. Tarquin's rhubarb and raspberry gin with Schweppes lemonade. Let's see what it's like. Oh, that's so refreshing. It's like, oh, that's so nice. I didn't think of myself as a gin drinker, but I really like that. I've actually really surprised myself with that. Oh, that's lush, that. I could actually sit and drink that. It's not just like a one-off drink, or I'll have a 1 gin and tonic, or no, that's, I could sit and drink that all night. That's so nice. Oh, you know what? I'm going to get straight to giving that the score, and I'm going to give that an 8.5. And the reason why I'm giving it an 8.5 is because that is just so special, that. Honest to God, if you get the chance, get some of that gin. It's Tarquin's rhubarb and raspberry gin. That's it. That is nectar of the gods, that. 8.5, most definitely. That's like the highest score I've given on one of the miniatures now. So, got a lovely little fire going. Tea ready to rock and roll. I don't mind this open kind of shelter thing. I'm definitely going to have to like master it a bit. Obviously I'll be using it in Woodland, so I don't need poles, but I need to sort out my cords. I get the cords the right length and the attachments, because I'll probably set it up the same way every time. But I'm fairly impressed with this. I think for woodland camping it could be brilliant. Anyway, this is probably about as big as the fire's going to get. I'm getting plenty of warmth off it, and if I just keep feeding it with all this pile of sticks I've got, it should keep going for quite a while. But I'm going to sort my tea out in a second after me gin and lemonade. But I think I could get quite used to woodland camping. It's really nice. Low down, sheltered. You got cover. You can have a fire. Yeah, I think I like it. Well, good morning. Had a canny sleep. It's a little bit nippy this morning. But anyway, the most important things are done, coffee. So to recap on the Onewind Outdoors survival shelter, I'm fairly impressed. I think I need to learn to put it up properly. So I'll be trying this again, because it is good. So after my coffee I'm going to be packing up and heading off back down to the car. I will be clearing away my fire. In these woods there's lots of leftover fires, you know, like the stone circles for the fire, and I'm going to be dismantling mine to leave as little trace as possible. So if you found this video interesting, hit the subscribe button and drop a like and comment, and I'll see you on the next adventure.